Guys, so let me share with y'all what just happened. My voice is shaky because I'm so upset. So I go inside this. I was in a store, and on my way back out, I walked up. I'm walking, going to my car, and I see this lady just talking to this gentleman. Now, this girl is young. She has to be maybe, I don't know, she might be in her early 30s or something like that. And I'm taken aback, right? I'm surprised because she just says to this older gentleman that's walking out in this voice, something like, didn't you say you were going to stay in the car? This is just something she might have said. Now, this girl is well dressed. You can tell this man is wealthy, or they're well off. You can see by their car and everything. She's dressed nicely. And she's telling him, just get back in the car. Now, first of all, I'm like passing by, and I stopped dead in my track because just how she was just talking to him, right? So she asked him that question, and he said something. I guess he said he wasn't going to go in the store, but then I guess he decided he was going to go in the store. And just the way she asked him, right? So I'm like, okay. So then the next thing, she's telling him in front of me now, I'm outside. This is in public. Voice just high. Her volume has increased. Get in the car. Just get in the car. Now, y'all know. I got involved. I was like, do not talk to him like that. I said, why are you speaking to him that way? Don't address him like that. And of course, she's like, you need to mind your own business. I need to mind my business, and I don't know the situation. I said, well, regardless of whatever the situation is, you're talking to him that way, you're addressing him that way. That's no way to talk to someone who's so much older than you. Of course, she's telling me to shut up and all these different things, and it has nothing to do with me. I'm like, if it has nothing to do with me, then why are you getting everyone else involved? Why are you getting everyone involved? You're being loud. I'm coming out the store. I'm supposed to walk by while you're talking to him this way? Anywho, needless to say, she's getting all amped and meaning, loud, and I need to mind my business. I don't know the situation. I don't need to know the situation. Whatever the situation is, I know you're the aggressor, and you're yelling at this elderly man. Guys, if she behaves like that in public, can you imagine what she is like behind closed doors? She was talking to this man like he was garbage. Garbage. I don't know what he's done or whatever the case is, but when you feel, this man was tall. He looked like he had been like 6'2", older gentleman, well dressed. He's wearing, he has on a nice button-down shirt, wearing some khaki pants, I believe, have a belt on. You could tell this man has done some things in his life. She's driving this nice, I don't know what kind of truck that was. It was a white truck. She's well dressed, and she's talking about, well, do you want to take care of him then? And I'm thinking, is he in your care? Anyway, needless to say, because it's in front of the store, then, more people start coming out and all of that. And, I just, some other people got involved. So I just left. But the thing is, I'm like, why are you talking to him that way? I told her, I said, don't talk to him like that. I know it wasn't none of my business, guys, but we need to learn to step up. We're in too much. How many times has she done this? And how many people probably just walked off? She's humiliating that man in front of me. She saw me because it was not a lot of people out at first. And I'm like, why are you yelling at him? That was my whole thing. I told her, I said, don't talk to him like that. She looked surprised, and then she got mad. And then she started telling me to shut up. Now the old me, the old me, it would have been so different. Thank God for salvation. But you know what? You gotta at least speak, guys. It's not okay to just let people do this, And, I was shocked. I was shocked. Like, you would think that if somebody that they would be kind of ashamed to behave this way. She is fully comfortable with yelling and verbally abusing this man. I mean, the way she was talking, I could not just walk by, y'all. She was like, get in the car, and he's just walking in, and then, he's, of course, she's telling her to shut up when she's talking to me. But man, like that man, what has this man, this little snot-nosed girl, she has to be, that's all I see, spoiled and entitled. For her to speak to him that way, she has no respect. And people want to say, oh, it might be two sides to a story. There's no two sides to that. There is no reason. I mean, that man got out the car, was walking in. All I saw was him walking towards the store, and she's asking him why are you getting out, or how she was speaking to him. I can't even remember how she started it, guys, but the way she addressed him, it shocked me. So then, okay, I'm about to keep on going, but then as he's going, she's telling him, get into the car. I was like, don't talk to him like that. Don't speak to him that way. You don't know what's going on, so you didn't mind your own business. I don't need to mind my own business. You made it the world's business, so I'm about to talk to you. You don't have a right to speak to him like that. My heart was broken. I started crying a little bit when I got in the car. I had to compose myself before I did this video, because it's shocking to me to see this type of behavior, man. Like, no respect for the elderly. I can only imagine what she does to him and how she treats him behind closed doors, because she's aggressively talking to this man this way. And you know what? She was a pretty lady. She was so pretty. Well-dressed, gorgeous hair, gorgeous face, nice, beautiful, simple jewelry. And she's talking to him like that. I'm looking at her like, you know what? For you to be dressed that way and for you to have that vehicle that you have, I guarantee it has everything to do with the wise choices this man made at some point in his life. And even if he may not be that great, what I see right now is not okay. And you know what, guys? It's okay for you as a believer to still stand up for somebody. No, I didn't tell her about Jesus. No, I didn't feel the need to say anything like that at the moment. It had nothing to do with that. It has to do with right or wrong. And being ambassadors of Christ, guys, is not always necessarily I have to say I'm a believer. It is standing up for those stand up for the defenseless. Speak up for those who are being picked on. That is a part of our walk. That's how we demonstrate Christ. Don't get me wrong, I'm not ashamed to speak about God. Y'all know that. But I'm telling you, part of being a believer, you don't always have to be quoting a scripture and saying something and I'm a Christian or anything like that. It is standing up in situations where things like that happen, that you don't just walk by. And I hope that this will be a lesson to her to reconsider the way she addresses him in public. And I hope that she'll meet more and more people like myself who will speak up. All right, guys. Peace.